David Wenham. Take a look at Jay Ryan in The Furnace.
The Mount Magnet mine has been robbed.
We need to move fast. Hanif, do not go with him. Come on, son.
Our man needs a furnace. In the name of the crown! He's on!
It'd be good if we beat him to it.
No! Why you do all this?
It's gold, son. Man doesn't need a reason.
Jay Ryan joins us now from New Zealand, where he's had a bit of a break in filming and is still dressed in his clothes. Nice to see you, your costume. Nice to see you, Jay.
Hey, nice to see you too. Thanks for having me on.
Pleasure. Oh. Hey, talk us through what the film The Furnace is all about and the character you play.
Sure. Well, The Furnace is set in the late 1800s in Western Australia, and it's about a young Afghan cameleer who falls in with a mysterious bushman who's played by David Wenham, and he is in possession of stolen crown gold. And so it's a bit of a journey between those two opposing characters. And I guess I play the antagonist of the movie, a character called Sergeant Shaw, who is a hot-headed, young, ambitious man who's now the leader of a new law enforcement group called the Gold Squad, which is a real law enforcement group that still is around today in Western Australia.
Wow. It's a pretty heavy role, Jay. How differently have you had to prepare for it in comparison to your other on-screen products?
Well, I had to do a lot of horse riding, get on the saddle, which was rather scary. So I had a few weeks to prepare that. And then we had to do a lot of sort of training with old-time weapons, put the gunpowder in and all that sort of thing.
Right on.
Yeah, so there was a bit of time to prepare. The main thing that we had to really sort of work against was the weather. You know, it was sort of 55-degree heat in these gorges in Western Australia. Beautiful countryside, but absolutely, you know, relentless on the body. And of course, we were playing English sort of troopers with woolen suits on. So
wow.
it was quite strenuous. Yeah,
that's incredible.
But fun, and you can see it on screen as well when you see the film. You can really almost see the heat waves on the film.
It seems like you've got an incredible work ethic, Jay. You haven't stopped working, and I think a lot of Aussies that have done really well have started out in soaps. Yeah. We're claiming yours in Australia, and I hope you don't mind, Jay, but you were on Neighbours during the 2000s. Huge hit franchise, incredibly high-profile role in being Delta Goodrem's love interest. What was that time like, and what did it teach you before you headed off to Hollywood?
It was an incredible time. I mean, I was 19. I'd worked a little bit back in Auckland, but to get that role and then sort of go into this franchise, it was incredible. And of course, Delta was, you know, almost, she was a rising star at the time. So I felt quite privileged to be placed opposite her. And she was a joy to work with, a lovely personality and a gorgeous soul. But, you know, I learned a lot. You know, you learn very quickly how to deal with media, how to represent yourself. And it's a great training platform for any actor because it's so fast. You have to be extremely prepared. And, yeah, there's no downtime on a soap opera. So hats off to the cast and the crew. Yeah, I mean, it's still going today. It's an iconic show.
It certainly is.
It's magnificent. It really is. And you also starred in It Chapter 2, which is unreal, with James McAvoy, Jessica Chastain, and one of my favourites, Bill Hader. You posted a photo on your Instagram saying you guys had a scene in poo water. What was that like to shoot?
Right. Yeah, that was the director, Andreas Muschietti, that photo right there. We shot a lot of it in sewers, but luckily it was a Hollywood version of a sewer, so it was a dark-coloured water. It was warm, mulled warm water, but it wasn't really infested with, yes, that thing. So we
it
were
was roses, yeah.
It smelled like roses, but unfortunately, you know, they'd built the set months before and filled the pools well ahead of schedule. So, you know, it was not that comfortable.
I mentioned
But
that.
because
I mentioned
Yeah,
that
go
you
ahead.
were busy, Jay. In fact, so busy that you've taken a break in filming in New Zealand to talk to us. You're calling us from your trailer. And
Yes.
can you tell us anything about what you're shooting at the moment, or is it all top secret?
It is top secret. The producer just said there's a media embargo. Don't say a word.
Okay.
But it is. It's a really exciting film, and it's inspired by true events.
Fantastic.
Is probably all I can say. And I guess the clue is in what I'm wearing right now.
And what is
but
that?
it'll
It
come out
looks
next
like you're
year.
wearing a flak jacket there.
I know it almost looks like I'm shooting Star Wars or something. But
It's a poncho.
no.
Oh, you there? Yeah, he's there still.
yeah.
He's there still. Good, good, good. And just quickly, when can we actually finally officially claim you as an Australian? Because we've done it with Russell Crowe, several other people that have slipped my
I
mind.
feel like I've already have been claimed as an Aussie. In fact, I used to call myself a hybrid Kiwi Australian because my career really did start in Australia, and I'm very appreciative of the support of our Australian audiences. But actually, my father's side are Australian. They came from a place called Mount Morgan in Queensland, and there is my papa there. So he is from Mount Morgan. And yeah, so I do have Australian heritage in me, but we're all one at the end of the day.
Well, it's
We
great. It's great
certainly
to
are.
see you reaping the rewards of your hard work, and long may it continue. You're doing a fantastic job over there.
Yeah, you can
Keep
see why
flying
they
all
love
flags.
you. Very down-to-earth, gorgeous bloke. The Furnace, starring Jay Ryan, hit cinemas today. Go see it. Thanks for joining us. We'll let you get back to your shoot.
Thanks, team. I'll see you soon. Thanks very much.
All the
Bye.
best, champion. Bye-bye.
Well, up next in Showbiz, why Blanche Dalpaget is lashing out at the Aussie star of The Crown. And soon we'll take you